Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today I have for you a finished jewelry update from the bargain bead box, and I'm not sure what month this was because I had a big old accident with my bargain bead box container. So I keep all of my bargain bead boxes in containers like this. So I'll put a month here, you know, they're divided out. And I keep the paper in there with them and everything. And I dropped this box and mixed 3 entire months of bargain bead boxes together. So it was a ginormous mess, and it took me forever to clean up, and I tried to separate out best I could what went with what, but yeah, it was a mess. And so I'm not sure which month this bargain bead box stuff comes from, but it was the month where they had all the dragonflies. So if you subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, you will remember the month that had all the dragonflies, and that is the month that I was working on when everything spilled. So I am going to do a finished jewelry update to show you what I made from that bargain bead box. And if you know which one it is, I'm sure someone does, just type in the comments below. I would appreciate it. So anyway, first up, I made a pendant, and I've currently got it tangled up. Okay, it is really tangled up. Okay, so here we go. I will let you see the front of it and while I try to untangle the back. Okay, so this is a pendant that I made using the big dragonfly charm or pendant, whatever you wanted to call it. And I made a tassel to put behind him. It's looking a little wild right now, but here's the tassel, and I glued a blue zircon Swarovski crystal on there, and this is the back. And I got these beads at Michael's. They're some kind of barrel bead, but they are great for doing tassels because you can glue the tassel up in there and glue a bead on top, and it makes a really good tassel. So here is this pendant, and I have put it on Coriana chain. There we go. Lay it down here so you can see it. It's on Coriana chain and beaded up just a little bit. You know me, I don't like to bead all the way up my Coriana chain. I finished it off with a toggle because this is meant to be long anyway, so I didn't really feel the need to do a lobster and an extender. So all of these beads are from, no they're not. These jade beads are from Budget Bead Box. I got those from Shirley at Budget Bead Box, and I got the Coriana chain from her as well. But the rest of the beads on here are from Bargain Bead Box, and like I said, this big tube bead or whatever that's called is from Michael's. And the thread that I used for my tassels, and this is the best thread that I've found to use for tassels, this is the satin DMC thread. It's embroidery thread, but it works great for tassels, though this one is looking a little freaky right now. I need to wet it down and flatten it out. So, but that is this necklace. And then I did a pair of earrings to match it, and the tassels are looking kind of freaky on this too. I don't know why. Usually they do really good. But I did this little tassel with the bead cap and the little dragonfly hanging off, so I'm gonna have to work on these tassels a little bit before I put these on cards to take to the show because they're looking kind of crappy. But anyway, that's the idea. You get the idea. So I did a pair of earrings like that as well to go with this pendant. So there's that set. And then I took the 4 leaf beads that were in the Bargain Bead Box, and I sewed them together with Fireline. So there's what the back looks like. You can see they're sewed together with Fireline. And then I glued the dragonfly on top of them. I just liked the way that he looked on top of those AB colored beads. Now, I put this on Coriana chain and beaded up a little ways also. These AB, crystal AB beads on here, they were from my own stash. They didn't come from the Bargain Bead Box. And neither did the little spacers, but these other ones did. And then, whoops, I did a little lobster claw with the bead dangle on the end and an extender. That's usually what I do on my necklaces. I did the toggle on that other one just because it's meant to be worn long anyway, so I didn't feel the need to make it adjustable. But this is the second pendant that I did. I'll lay that right there. And then I did a pair of earrings to go with it as well. And they're just the little leaf bead wire wrapped around the top, and then I hung the little dragonfly in front. So I thought those turned out really cute, those little earrings. I like this set a lot. It's very versatile. It would go with just about anything because of the colors, the silver and the AB. So, yeah, whoops. I really did like this set, and those are the little earrings that go with it. So there we have that one. And then I did another one. Let me scoot a couple of these out of the way because this one will need to be in the middle, probably. So I wanted to use those pretty crystal pendant things that they had in there. And so I did this. I only used 4 of them. I did not like the big, huge, chunky one. I still have it, but I wasn't crazy about it for this style. I'll probably do something else with it where I might glue a dragonfly on it or something like that. But these I just separated out with the rondelles, the sparkly rondelles, hung the dragonfly from it, and then I made these little, I guess you'd call them fireflies. I don't know. They're little buggy connectors, so I thought they were really cute with the little wings. And I just did 2 connectors and then a chain up the top and the lobster closure with the little bead dangle with the little firefly. So I really liked the little fireflies. I thought they were so cute. I thought that turned out pretty good. It's different. It's probably not everybody's taste with the dragonfly hanging down there, but I still thought it was kind of cool. So that is that one. And I did a pair of earrings to go with it as well. So these little earrings are made with memory wire and the crystal in the middle, and I'm having a little trouble with these. I may have to take them apart and redo them, but because the little crystal, he kind of wants to get stuck. I don't know. He's dangling okay right now. But I did do that with memory wire and the crystal in the middle, and then the little dragonfly charm on top. So those are the earrings for that one. Get the other one over here. Yeah. So those are the earrings for that one. I thought they turned out kind of unique too, different. So there they are. And oops, sorry about that. And then I made a memory wire bracelet. So that is this. And I just wanted to use all the beads, or a lot of the beads that were in the bargain bead box. I just put a dragonfly charm on the end there. And so it's just a simple memory wire bracelet with the little charms on the end and all the beads, but it'll go with any of these sets. So, and then I did another bracelet. I got these. I liked the idea of using these as connectors and kind of a focal on a bracelet, with these in the middle, and I got this clasp from the Boss's bead bag. I had tons of these in my Boss's bead bags, actually. It's magnetic, but it slides. I hate magnetic clasps. I won't use them on my bracelets because I've lost bracelets wearing magnetic clasps, even though they say that they're very strong. I don't believe it. But now this one I do, because it slides up in there, so I don't think it's going to come loose. So that is this bracelet, and I just, beaded the sides, used these connectors and the beads to make this. I would put it on, but I don't think I can get it closed by myself. Chris always has to close my bracelets and stuff for me, so, but that's what that one looks like. And so it'll go with any of these sets as well. These are all really mix and match. So, oops, I got it twisted. But yeah, I like this little clasp a whole lot. In the Boss's bead bag, I mean, I had a whole container of them by the time I was done, so I was really glad for that. So there's that bracelet. And then I wanted to do something else with these little what I call fireflies, the little connectors that you can make with the little wings, and so I wanted to do a whole bracelet out of those, and I just closed it with a lobster and an extender just in case it doesn't fit everybody, because that way people can adjust it. But oh, I thought they turned out really cute. They're just kind of dainty and simple, but look how cute they are. I thought that turned out really cute, and I really like this one. So, and again, it will mix and match with all the other ones. You could even layer it with these other bracelets, I guess. And now I can't get this lobster claw to close. There we go. So there's that one. And then I just made a couple of random pairs of earrings. just because I really like these little firefly looking creatures you can make with the wings. So I did this little pair of earrings right here. Oops. Found the other one. This little pair of earrings right here. They're just using that link. And I did one more back, and I'm only seeing one of it. Where is the other one? I had them all over here. I'm a little disorganized today because I have been making jewelry literally all day long in preparation for a show that I have coming up this Saturday. So I've really been trying to crank it out today, and I cannot find this other earring. So let me lay these down here. But I'll show it to you anyway, the one. So there it is. Same thing, just with a different bead on the bottom. This one has a big bottom, this one doesn't. So that's the other set of earrings. I wish I could find the other one. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I just need to uncover it. So those are the things that I made from the Dragonfly edition of the Bargain Bead Box. There, I found my other earring. There it is. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 pendants, 1, 2, 3 bracelets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of earrings out of this box. And still, I have tons of it left. I have all of this. I believe this is all of it. Some may be mixed in here. Like I said, I dropped the whole thing, but all of that left that I could make more. So I probably will make some more of the little dragonfly. I may do, or little firefly. I may do another bracelet with them. I thought they turned out really cute. So that is the Bargain Bead Box Dragonfly month. Again, I'm not sure which month that was. So if you know, go ahead and let me know. But also in this video, I'm going to show some other finished jewelry that I have. And so I've been getting ready for this craft show, like I said, so I've been working with the leather. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've done to give you some ideas of some leather earrings. So these are them. And then I did these with the cute little flip-flop charm on them. I thought they turned out really cute. And another version of those with some sparkle. Here's a black and white version with a music note. These are very simple to make, and so I've done a bunch of them. These are just a tassel, but tassels are big right now, so here's another pair with the flip-flops on them. And then I did some little round ones with dragonflies. Now, I have tons of leather jewelry that I made up already, but I didn't want to, I just kind of wanted to put together just a few more pairs to have. I didn't want to do anything too intricate, so these are all very simple. There they, a little paw charm. Then I did some breast cancer awareness ones because breast cancer month is coming up, so did this. Some more little dragonflies. Here's a little different one. This is just, I took these little pieces and hung them from a ring, just coordinating little pieces of leather. Here's another little paw charm. That one's really cute. More dragonflies. And then I had a flower die, and I have created some flower earrings that I love these. I think these are so pretty. And I did these just by layering the flowers and gluing them together. And then I glued a rhinestone in the middle and then just put it on a jump ring. But look how different they all look. They're so pretty, I think. I really like these. I think I might make a pair of these for myself in silver and black, because I wear a lot of silver and black, or black and gray and those colors. And then I have some of the Halloween ones that I did the tutorial on the other day. So here I put a witch in front of a piece of leather for a moon. These are little bats. Oh, I think these are really cute, the little bats. So, like I said, I've been working really hard today trying to get stuff ready for this show this evening. These are a flower charm, a rhinestone flower charm, and I just glued the rhinestones in the middle to make flowers out of these. Very quick and simple to do, but they're really pretty, sparkly. So I only had a few of these charms, and I just did different colors of what I had. Let's see what else is over here. This I did a tutorial on the other day, so if you watch that tutorial, that's that pair. And then I have tons more Halloween ones. I've got witches without moons, with different colored bicones. I've got bats with a black leather background, ghost with a black leather background. Just tons of stuff trying to get ready for this show coming up on Saturday. So here's some skeletons. There's more witches with moons. Bunch of stuff. And then I made some pumpkins. I did a tutorial on these also. So they have a really long bicone on the top. I thought they were kind of cute. And then there's some different version. I just had a few of these beads left, so I just did the leftovers of what I had. Here are some skeletons with chains. So yeah, I've just been working hard today trying to get things ready for the show on Saturday. But I wanted to show you that, and I've had several people ask me about my earring cards. So while I have all these out here, I'm just going to show you kind of what I do with my earring cards. So all this is I think it's 80-pound cardstock from Hobby Lobby. It comes in a packet of different shades, like this is a darker pink, lighter pink, cream, there's a white in here, and I think there's a couple other variations of the pink shade. I used to put all of my earring cards, I used to do patterned paper, and that to me looked really messy on my table. It looked confusing. There was just too many different patterns going on. You couldn't hang certain earrings on certain things because they didn't show up. So I changed and I went with all this kind of one tone or variation of the same tone, and I feel like it makes my table look a lot cleaner when I have everything set up. So I buy the cardstock and I just cut it with a, I have a little paper cutter. I cut it into squares or rectangles, but now see, here's a pattern piece left over, but I'm keeping it because it's pretty muted. But I don't cut these all the same size because these earrings take a lot bigger card than, say, these teeny tiny, where'd they go? Teeny tiny little jack-o'-lanterns over here. And so, or the bats even. If you put the bats on this card, it's huge and it looks stupid. It just doesn't look good. So I cut them different sizes. And so, you know, some people are like, no, they should all be the same size. But that didn't work for me. It doesn't make my table look good. Like this one, I mean, they need a long skinny card. They don't need to be on a big fat card. And they need a longer card than these do. So I cut all different sizes and matched the earring to the size of the card. Okay, now I ordered this stamp from Vistaprint. It's Trident Printy 4926. It is a self-inking stamp, and it has stamped probably 2,000 of these cards. I'm not kidding. This stamp is amazing. It is still going strong. It stamps perfectly. I mean, it looks professional, I think. I love it. I love the stamp. And like I said, I bought this probably, gosh, 3 years ago, and it's still going strong, and I stamp with it all the time. So that's the stamp I use. I just stamp it across the bottom of the card. Nothing fancy. So if I'm doing posts, like these post earrings, I take my card. I have this little, I don't know what this is. It's a pin, like you stick a bug on a board when you were in school, like for your science project. I don't know where I even got it, but I punch a hole in the card with this. I stick the post in, and I use these little rubbery backs for my earrings. I despise the metal backs with a passion. They are hard to get on there and they don't stay. So I use these little rubber backs. You can buy them in Hobby Lobby when they put their findings on sale for 50% off. They're very, very inexpensive, and that's what I put on my, earring cards. So that's what I do for a post and a fish hook. I just do the single hole, stick them through with the back on them. Now a lever, and I know I've got some levers here somewhere, but I'm not even sure where they are. I know I did a couple, but I don't do a lot of lever backs. I do mostly fish hooks and posts, so probably I'm not going to be able to find one for you very quickly. But a lever back, I have a different kind of punch that I use, and you won't be able to get this punch, and I'll tell you right now, because this was my grandfather's punch. He worked for the Chessie railroad system, and this was his ticket-taking punch. He punched people's tickets with it. Now, my grandfather died before I was born, so I never knew him. And last time when I was home, I was making earring cards, and my mom was like, hey, I have something that might work for that, because I was poking my little holes, even for the lever backs. And so she went and got this punch, and it's perfect for making little lever back cards. So you just take it and you punch one, and then you go down and you punch the other one, just like that. And it is perfect for hooking your little lever backs through. So if you don't have this punch, they do make a punch. Let me grab it. I have it. Okay, sorry. This is a lever back punch that they actually make for doing lever back cards. I am not a fan of this punch because I just don't think it looks good. I think when you use it on your cards, it looks messy. I was going to try to punch something with it, but I didn't want to use one of my... See, I probably won't be able to do this with that little... Maybe. Nope. Okay, I'll just use one of my cards. I'll use this card. Okay, so when you use this one, you put it in, punch it, and I just don't like the way that looks. I guess you're supposed to hang the earring on there. I don't know. I just don't care for it. I prefer this. And when you put the little earring on there, geez, I wish I had one out. I can't believe I didn't do that ahead of time. I'm sorry. I know I have a couple pairs of lever backs here that I made specifically because, oh, here's one. Okay, so see, this is what it looks like when I use this little punch. I just don't care for the look of that. So, you know, you can even do this with the little needle, you know, just punch, like ream it out a little and punch and ream it out a little. Or you could use a teeny tiny hole punch. That would work too. So anyway, that's how I do my earring cards. There's nothing scientific about it. I have this label maker that I got from Walmart. It's a Dymo Electra tag. I think it was $20 maybe. And you can replace the tapes in it. You can get clear, transparent tape or white. See, here's the white. I don't like it as well. Here's the clear. I prefer the clear. And I just type out my price and stick it on the back. And like if I have something with gemstones in it, a lot of times I will type out the type of gemstone and put it on the card so that people can see. But this thing works great. It's super easy to use. It's inexpensive, and yeah, I mean, this system has worked really good for me so far. So that's how I do my earring cards, and that's the finished jewelry update for the Dragonfly month of Bargain Bead Box. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe to my channel. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so excited about that. So I want to get there, hopefully, maybe before Christmas I will. That would be really fun. So yeah, but I hope you guys have a great rest of the evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!